Building a strong vocabulary is one of the most effective ways to improve your English skills, make an impact in conversations, and sound more fluent. It allows you to express ideas more accurately, understand nuances, and engage in richer, more meaningful discussions. In this guide, we'll explore proven techniques to grow your vocabulary quickly and efficiently, as well as strategies to incorporate new words seamlessly into your conversations. 1. Why vocabulary is key to language mastery. A rich vocabulary allows you to express yourself clearly. Words give shape to your thoughts, and having a wide range to choose from means you can convey exactly what you mean. Understand native-level speech. Native speakers often use idiomatic language, phrasal verbs, and varied vocabulary that can be challenging to grasp without a strong foundation. Engage in advanced conversations. With an expanded vocabulary, you can discuss complex ideas, share opinions, and understand a wider variety of topics. Think of vocabulary as the building blocks of language. Without sufficient vocabulary, your ability to communicate fully is limited. Let's dive into some methods to help you expand your vocabulary effectively. 2. Techniques for building vocabulary. Expanding your vocabulary requires more than just memorizing word lists. Here are some techniques to make learning new words easier and more engaging. Use contextual learning. Reading articles, books, and watching shows or movies in English exposes you to new words in context. This helps you understand how words are used naturally rather than in isolation. Keep a vocabulary journal. Write down new words you come across, along with their definitions, example sentences, and any related synonyms. Revisiting your journal regularly helps reinforce learning. Practice with flashcards. Flashcards are an excellent tool for memorization. Digital flashcards like Anki or Quizlet let you review on the go and adapt based on which words you struggle with. Learn word families. When you learn a new word, explore its related forms. For instance, if you learn communicate, also study communication, communicative, and communicator. Set a word goal. Aim to learn a certain number of new words each week. Start small, perhaps 5 words per day, and gradually increase as you get comfortable. By using these techniques, you'll make vocabulary building a habit, and over time, you'll notice a significant improvement in your fluency. 3. Incorporating new words into everyday conversations. Learning new words is just the first step. Using them regularly is essential to making them a natural part of your speech. Here's how to do it. Practice with conversations partners. Find a language exchange partner or practice with friends who speak English. Make an effort to use new words when you're talking. Challenge yourself to use new words. Set a goal to use certain new words each day, whether in emails, conversations, or even social media posts. This reinforces learning and builds confidence. Use new words in writing. Writing, whether it's journaling or composing emails, gives you more time to think about incorporating new vocabulary. The more you use a word, the more natural it feels to use it in speech. Create example sentences. Practice creating multiple sentences with each new word. This exercise helps solidify the word's meaning and its different contexts. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to use new vocabulary naturally. You'll soon find yourself reaching for these words in everyday conversation. 4. Avoiding common mistakes in vocabulary building. There are a few common mistakes that learners often make when expanding their vocabulary. Here's what to avoid. Overloading yourself with new words. Quality over quantity is key. Learning too many words at once can lead to burnout. Stick to a manageable number and focus on mastering them. Skipping context. Learning a word without understanding how it fits into a sentence can lead to misuse. Always study words in context to understand their nuances. Neglecting pronunciation. Knowing how to say a word correctly is as important as knowing its meaning. Use pronunciation tools or listen to native speakers to get it right. Not reviewing regularly. It's easy to forget new words if you don't use them. Regularly revisit your vocabulary list or flashcards to reinforce your knowledge. Avoiding these pitfalls will make your vocabulary building process smoother and more effective. 5. Engaging resources to help you expand your vocabulary. To make vocabulary learning enjoyable, it helps to incorporate a variety of resources. Here are some great options. News and articles. Websites like the New York Times, BBC News, and The Guardian offer articles on a range of topics, exposing you to different styles of language. Podcasts and audiobooks. Listening to podcasts or audiobooks on topics you enjoy can introduce you to new vocabulary in a natural, engaging way. Language learning apps. Apps like Duolingo, Memrise, and Babbel are great for vocabulary building. Many include contextual examples, making it easier to retain words. Games and quizzes. Websites like vocabulary.com and apps like WordUp use games to make vocabulary learning fun and interactive. By using a mix of these resources, you'll stay motivated and engaged as you build your vocabulary. 6. Understanding collocations to sound more natural. Collocations are words that naturally go together, like make a decision or fast food. Learning collocations helps you sound more fluent because native speakers often use them instinctively. Identify common collocations. When you learn a new word, also learn which words typically go with it. For example, with take, you might learn take a chance or take a break. Practice in context. Use collocations in sentences, whether spoken or written, to help you remember them. For example, I'm going to take a quick break before starting the next task. Observe native speakers. Pay attention to how native speakers use collocations, either through conversations, videos, or books. This helps you pick up on natural language patterns. Learning collocations will make your speech sound more fluid and help you avoid unnatural phrasing. 7. Using synonyms and antonyms to add variety. Synonyms and antonyms enhance your vocabulary by giving you more options to express ideas. Here's how to use them effectively. Expand your descriptive language. For example, instead of always saying good, learn synonyms like excellent, outstanding, or remarkable. This makes your language more dynamic. Understand the nuances. Not all synonyms are exact matches, so be aware of differences. For example, happy and content have similar meanings, but content suggests a quieter, more peaceful happiness. Practice with contrasting words. Learning antonyms helps reinforce vocabulary meaning. If you know optimistic, for instance, learning pessimistic gives you a clearer understanding of both. Create word clusters. Group words with similar meanings and practice using them in sentences. This way, you build vocabulary around a theme, making it easier to remember. By mastering synonyms and antonyms, you'll add variety to your language, making your speech more expressive and interesting. 8. Staying consistent with vocabulary building. Consistency is the key to successful vocabulary expansion. Here's how to make it a regular habit. Set aside daily practice time. Even 15-20 minutes a day can make a difference. Make vocabulary building part of your routine, like brushing your teeth. Track your progress. Keep a log of new words and review them at regular intervals. Seeing your progress can be a great motivator. Stay curious. Make it a point to look up words you don't know when reading or watching something in English. This natural curiosity will accelerate your vocabulary growth. Challenge yourself with new materials. Once you feel comfortable with your current vocabulary level, start engaging with more complex materials to continue your growth. With consistent effort, vocabulary building becomes second nature, and you'll find yourself becoming more confident in your language skills. 9. The long-term benefits of a strong vocabulary. Expanding your vocabulary doesn't just improve your language skills. It has lasting benefits in many areas of life. Improved academic and professional performance. A strong vocabulary helps in both writing and speaking, making you a more persuasive communicator. Increase confidence in social situations. Knowing the right words gives you confidence to engage in diverse conversations, from casual chats to professional meetings. Enhance critical thinking skills. A broad vocabulary enables you to think more clearly and articulate complex ideas. By continuously improving your vocabulary, you're investing in your personal and professional development. Building a strong vocabulary requires time, effort, and consistency, but the rewards are well worth it. With these strategies, you'll not only enhance your language skills but also boost your confidence and ability to connect with others. Ready for the next topic?